Well, hi there pluckers, Ivysaur Fingers again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another guitar lesson. I hope you'll find this one quite interesting. It's a lovely song from Alison Krauss called Jacob's Dream. Okay, I'm in double drop D tuning with a capo on the 4th fret as per Alison Krauss's recording. Nothing to be frightened of. I'll explain the double drop D tuning when we do the breakdown. Okay, I'm going to go through the intro, the first couple of verses and a chorus for you, and break that down and show you exactly how I played it, and you will be good to go hopefully. There's just some more verses and choruses to follow, but they are played in exactly the same way as I'm about to show you for the verse and the choruses. Okay, singing as usual will be for reference only. Okay, so just so we know where we're in the song. Okay, so here we go. On the ground, 2 little boys were lost in the mountains above the town. Father went out hunting, the boys would stay behind, while mother tended to the chores and wandered from her side. Dust the boys had not been found, till has turned to red. 200 men had gathered there to cold the mountainside. The fires were built on the highest peak, and I hope they'd see the light. Oh, Mommy and Daddy, why don't you hear my cries? This is almost over, and soon we're so cold and hungry, our fever tail sore. Promise not to stay again from our coming home. Something like that. Right, let's get to it. Let's double drop D tuning. Right, so what I suggest you do is standard tune guitar, put the capo on the 4th fret, okay, and then detune your top E string, so loosen it off until it sounds like your D string, the 4th string. Okay, that's the first string. And the other string is the bottom E string. Do exactly the same thing. Loosen it off. Probably go past it and then come back if you like. And make it sound like the 4th string, the D string. Okay, so you've got 3 D strings. Bottom E string is now a D string. The 4th string obviously is the same as it would be normally. And the top E string. They're all D. Okay, so hence the double drop D tuning. Strings 5, 4, 3 and 2 are standard, okay? So as I say, put the capo, tune your guitar up, standard, put the capo on the 4th fret and then detune your bottom E string and your top E string and to the 4th string. Okay? Then you're in double drop D tuning, and it should sound like this. Right, so what we've got to do, the introduction, basically I hit the bottom E string, or it's now a D note, but we'll call it the bottom E string, and I'm doing it's like I'm fretting the 1st fret of the 2nd string with my 1st finger, and the 3rd string is played on the 2nd fret, okay, and what you do is you hammer up to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string with your 3rd finger. So got that? Okay. And then what we do is, the intro is probably the hardest part of the song, It's also played in between verses and also at the end of the chorus. Okay, so it's useful to get fairly accurate with it. So that's the first bit. Okay, right, what I'm doing there is I'm hitting the third string fretted at the second fret and that first fret on the second string along with the open D string. It's like a pull off. Okay, and then hit the third, put your third finger up to the third fret from the capo on the D string, the fourth string, and then hit the second fret of the D string. So okay, and make like an A minor 7th shape. So it's like an A minor shape with an open third string. Okay, so far we've got this. So it's hit that second note on the fourth string and then strum an A minor 7th shape. Okay, so let's start again. And then leave your A minor 7th there, but make it like a suspended type shape and add your third finger to that third fret on the D string again. Quick on and off. So you play the third fret of the D string and then back to the A minor 7th second fret on the D string. It's almost like a suspended type thing. Okay, so far then we've got this. Then what we do is we pull off, we hit that second on the fourth, so I'm pulling that off and then hitting the open fifth string, okay, and then strumming with just that single finger on the first fret of the second string. Okay, so far let's go through this slowly. Very slowly, okay? Okay, then what we do is we hammer up from the open A string, the fifth string, to the third fret. Okay, like that. And then go the other way, hit that third on the fifth string and pull off. So it's got that? So if you hit a few strings on the way, it doesn't matter, okay? Other strings, okay? So let's go from the beginning. But I'm actually, when I do that, I'm actually hitting some of these strings down here, keeping this first finger on that first fret of the second string all the time. So if you hit a few more strings, it doesn't matter. Okay, so once again. Alright. And then finally, that's so you hit that third on the third fret of the bottom E string and sort of slightly bend it and pull off. So you pull off to open, okay? And then put it back on the third fret, and then play the open again, okay? And then hit that and do that hammer on that D chord. So you're fretting that first on the second and the third on the first fret on the second string and the second fret of the third string, and hammer up to the third fret on the second string, like you did on the intro bit. So the whole thing slowly, hopefully I've explained it fairly well. Right, slowly. Very slowly. And I say that's used after each verse and after the chorus. Well, it's after the first, between the first verse and the second verse, and then after the chorus again before it goes into the third verse. Okay, so let's just go one more time very slowly. Right, so here we go into the song. Just keep on that. So now we're playing that, although I'm keeping my finger there because it's useful in other chords, I am actually playing those. That's what I'm actually playing, is the second fret of the third string and the third fret of the B string. Okay, but I'm keeping that one there for what comes next. Okay, okay. So we go into coming out of that. Okay, in the spring of 1856, with the snow still on the ground. And on ground we change to this sort of partial C chord, third fret of the fifth string, and again I'm keeping this finger where it was on the first fret of the B string, second string. Okay, okay, I'm playing 5 down to 1 really. Okay, so how do you come out of there? In the spring of 1856, with the snow still on the ground. Right, let me just go to this G sort of partial G chord, I think. I'm just playing a single finger, second fret of the fifth string. Okay. Okay, so spring of, sorry, let's do it. Spring of 1856, with the snow still on the ground. Two little boys were lost. We go back to that shape again, the initial shape, the D chord. Okay, so spring of 1856, with the snow still on the ground. Little boys were lost. And then we go to this again, the C shape, and it's like you emphasise the bass notes. So you hit that C chord again, just that third on the fifth and the first on the second string. Hit that note, strum, then second fret, fifth string. That's the only thing you've got on there. Strum. And back to the D chord, hammer. From that bit, okay? Okay, got it? So that's the first 2 lines, okay? So, spring 1856, with the snow still on the ground. 2 little boys were lost in the mountains of the town. And then the next 2 lines are exactly the same, okay? Father went out hunting, the boys stayed behind. When mother tended to her shores, they wandered from the side. Alright, that bit again, hammering, okay? And then you play the intro again. That's where the intro comes in again, okay, between the first and second verses. So let's just go from the intro. We'll do the first verse, the intro, and when we go into the second verse, it plays exactly the same as the first verse, okay? So here we go, from the intro, from the very beginning, okay? I'll try and play it slowly, but not too slowly, okay? spring of 1856, with the snow still on the ground, two little boys were lost above their third town. Father went out hunting, the boys had stayed behind, while mother tended to her chores. They wandered farther side. Okay, got that? So that's the intro, first verse, and then the intro again. Then we go, the second verse is exactly the same as the first verse to play. Okay, so two had gone to follow him, lost the way instead. By dust the boys had not been found, fear had turned to dread. 200 men had gathered there to comb the mountainside. The fires were built on the highest peaks in hope they'd see the light. Okay, exactly the same to play as the first verse. Then we go into the actual chorus, okay? And in this tuning, we're playing this chord. Okay, it's a G chord, I believe. Okay, in this key. Okay, so I'm playing from the fifth fret from the capo. I'm playing the 6th string and the 5th string to, both on the 5th fret. The rest of the strings are open. Okay, so 6th string, bottom E string, and the 5th string on the 5th fret. Okay, whichever fingers you fancy. Okay, and that's oh my, back to the D shape again. Can't you hear our cries? Stay there, the day is almost over, and soon it will be night. And that's that run down again. The partial C chord, hit the bass note on the 3rd fret of the A string. Just got that first on the second string as fretted as well. Then take the finger, just a single finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, back to the D chord, or hammering up to the D chord. From that, again, yeah, from that one to that one. Okay. Okay. So it comes from the end of the second. Go from the end of the second verse, where the 200 men. Let's go from that bit. The 200 men gathered there to comb the mountainside. Sorry, let's do that again. Oh, that's right. Okay, let's go from the 200 men again. 200 men had gathered there to comb the mountainside. The fires were built on the highest peaks in hope they'd see the light. Right, here comes the chorus. Oh, mommy and daddy, why don't you hear our cries? The old day's almost over, and soon it will be night. You got that bit? So that's the first half of the chorus. That chord up here, 2 notes, 5th fret. Daddy, oh daddy, why? Back to the D. Can't you hear our cries? Stay there. The day is almost over, and soon it will be night. And that's that. Soon it will be night. You can hammer there. Get back to night. Back to the 5th fret again for the 5th, 6th string and the 5th string. We're so cold and hungry. Again the D. Feet are tired, and this time we go to saw. On saw, it's like the A minor 7th shape. Saw. Okay, so tired and hungry, feet are tired and saw. Bit of a jingle jangle on that. So we promise, on promise, we play this sort of B flat chord. First finger is playing the 1st fret of the A string, the 5th string, and my pinky, or you can use your 3rd finger, whichever is more comfortable, is playing the 3rd fret of the B string, the 2nd string. Okay, 5 down to 1. I mean, if you hit the 6th string, it doesn't matter too much. much, but you wouldn't hear that note really, emphasise that note, because that's on we promise not to, and then you go to that C, partial C chord again, straight again, and then you play rundown from our cabin door. So it's from our cabin door. Okay, so the whole chorus, okay. Oh, mommy and daddy, why don't you hear our cries? The day is almost over, and soon it will be night. We're so cold and hungry, our feet are tired and sore. We promised not to stay again from our cabin door. Intro. Easy to show you this actually. So that's it. So that's the 2 verses and the chorus. So you've got everything you need. Just need to try and make some sense of what I've said. Okay, so we just go through the whole thing slowly, relatively slowly. Okay, so it's not particularly fast anyway, but try and play it a bit slower than normal. Okay, so right from the beginning, 2 verses and the chorus. Okay, with the instrumental bit, intro in between verse 1 and 2, and after the chorus. Okay, so here we go. In spring of 1856, it snows still on the ground. 2 little boys were lost in the landing of the town. Father went out hunting, the boys had stayed behind, while mother tended to her chores, they wandered farmer's line. The 2 had gone to follow him and lost the way instead. By dusk the boys had not been found, though they turned to red. 200 men had gathered there to comb the mountainside. The fires were built on the highest peaks, and I hope they see the light. It's a bit, I mean, obviously you can do your own thing to some extent. It's there's a lot of slack there you can mess around with. Okay, so it doesn't have to be precise, be the same as the original. Okay, thanks for watching, listening. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.